Hey my beautiful Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for early Feb 2025. I hope you're doing well. Based on your pre-shuffle, I feel like you're dealing with someone who's quite cold. They might even have a bit of a temper. I feel like they could be a little bit hard to read. You could be dealing with an air sign for some of you. I'm getting Gemini energy. I've also got Pisces energy here. Anyway, I feel like you're a bit defeated. This card here came out crushed. It says you're hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump in again. I feel like even though you're dealing with someone who's quite high maintenance or hard to please, you do want to maybe offer them a peace offering, because I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles here. But look, there's no denying that this person is hard work. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel like this person really puts you to task. I feel like they're quite demanding, and we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. It might have nothing to do with you and everything to do with this person's been through heartache, and I'm not making an excuse for them, because I don't really agree with their behavior. But what I'm trying to say is don't internalize their behavior, because you're more than enough, Sagittarius. But they've definitely triggered your insecurities with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and with this card here. I mean, these two cards are really quite similar. You're losing sleep over this connection, maybe questioning what you could have done better. I feel like you're just dealing with someone who's quite temperamental. They might have a bit of a temper. I've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse here. They might have a bit of a vicious tongue. I feel like this person has control issues. They like to, you know, be dominant and maybe boss you around. Yeah, vicious tongue is really coming through quite strongly here. This person doesn't really look at themselves in the mirror. They're quite sulky. They don't take any kind of accountability in this connection. So I feel like there's a lot of blame being projected onto you. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So you might not currently be with this person. The Lovers in the reverse could be, you know, suggestive of a period of separation. And I forgot this card here. So we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. I feel like you don't really know what to do at this moment in time, okay? You might be feeling like you're walking on eggshells with this person. So let me have a look and see what they would say to you. Okay, angels and spirit, please show me. What do they want to say to Sagittarius? What do they want to say to Sagittarius in early Feb 2025, please? What do they want to... Whoa. Yeah, this person needs healing. It's like you're going to need to be patient with this person if you want to try and make it work with them. Angels and spirit, please show me. What do they want to say to Sagittarius? What do they want to say to Sagittarius, please? Yeah, you know how I just finished telling you with the Four of Cups in the reverse, this person sulks, and rather than kind of taking any accountability, they blame things on you. We've got this card that says, I don't want to change anything to make this relationship work. So while you're there ready to move mountains, this person is quite stubborn and set in their ways and demanding. Show me, please, what does this person want to say to Sagittarius? Sagittarius, please. I'm going to act to you how you act towards me. So this person is quite petty. They might be like, you know, tit for tat. You know, they might have said something like, I'm just giving you a taste of your own medicine. But I don't feel like you're in the wrong here. It's just the impression that I'm getting. I feel like this person, when you're in conflict with them, when they're arguing with you, they might just throw up their hands and like say something like a cop out, like, oh, there's no fixing us, I'm moving on. Like they threaten to leave when you don't do what they want, basically, is what I'm getting. So that's why you're feeling defeated. they go quiet when you try to get to the bottom of the issue. They're saying this is not a good time to push hard for answers. You may not like the outcome. So I'm definitely getting that you're feeling like you're walking on eggshells. This person might accuse you of being untrusting towards them, because they're saying, can you learn to trust me? This person likes to show off. So I don't know if they're like a little bit attention seeking, because they're saying, I'm going to show off my greatest assets and reveal the best side of me to impress you. I feel like this might have been how they hooked you. In the beginning, you know, everyone's on their best behavior and you might not have seen this person's toxic traits, and maybe that's what's coming out now. They're starting to come to light. And just when you start to maybe try to put some boundaries in place, after you've observed these toxic traits, this person says, oh, you know, I want to fight for this relationship, but remember, we've got a card that says I don't want to change anything to make this relationship work. Yeah, they're saying it's in your hands if you want to see us move forward, but I've done my part, now it's your turn. So I feel like you are being forced into this position where you feel like you have to jump through hoops for this person. And when you don't, you know, when you don't bow to their demands, they threaten to leave, because they're saying, let's take a break and figure out what we truly want for ourselves. So I feel like your emotional needs are going unmet because you're constantly, you know, trying to appease this person. And when you know, try and maybe speak up for yourself or lay down some kind of a boundary, they say, oh, you know, it's just too hard. I've got other priorities that need my attention. Can you just be patient with me? So it's like you can't win with this person. That is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what your guidance is. Okay. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the guidance for Sagittarius in love. What is the guidance for Sagittarius in love, please? I don't know if I'm getting a sore elbow. My left elbow is hurting. I don't know if I'm channeling someone's pain. Spirit is saying, don't allow temptation to overrule your intuition. So you might intuitively feel like this connection is quite one-sided, but maybe this person's quite compelling and they convince you to stay all the time. But this card says, don't be easily lured by promises of ease or elevated status or lust or adventure. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Good things are on their way to you. So there's no need to fret endlessly over your errors in judgment. This is you walking on eggshells, right? There's a need to move out of the vicious cycle of self-attack, so feeling guilty, and see the right beneath your wrong. You know, you may have ignored a few red flags in the beginning, but remember what I said, you know, like everyone's on their best behavior in the beginning, and you wanted to believe that this person was, you know, a better version of themselves, I guess. So don't beat yourself up, let yourself off the hook. This card is asking you to be devoted to feeling good about yourself. You don't have to stay stuck in this connection. You can take your power back and move beyond this. If it's making you miserable, you know, that's a sign that you need to make a change and take responsibility. You've got the spirit world is sending people your way to help you make the right connections. Okay, so That's what I'm being shown. Let's see what the other deck has for you. Okay, angels and spirit, please show me, what does Sagittarius need to see in love? What does Sagittarius need to see in love, please? I don't know if you're seeking this person's approval, but this card says, what I'm expecting of another, I'm not giving to myself. If we were to give this to ourselves, we would open the door for others to give it to us. So maybe you just need to respect yourself, and then this person will respect you more. Okay, yeah, there's a need to take responsibility for what you're experiencing, because it's coming from your beliefs. Maybe beliefs around the type of relationship that you deserve. So you have the power to change the situation. Now you've got a card that says that you want difficult people to see you as an ally rather than an enemy. So rather than shutting down or fighting fire with fire, understand that this person wants help and show that you're simply on the same side. You're not this person's enemy. Then you can be assertive and command respect. So this person is going to be quite defensive, and they're not going to be receptive to what you have to say unless you demonstrate that you understand why they're acting like this. You know, they've been through some past trauma, and while that's got nothing to do with you and that's not your problem, it's something that they need to work through. If you can demonstrate to them that you understand that that's where they're coming from, they're going to be much more amenable to listening to you and trying to, get on the same page, I guess. But right now, you're a not good enough addict. You're trying too hard. You're jumping through hoops. This card says you're overcommitting yourself, and you're trying to do more than you can possibly do. And when you can't do it, you'll become resentful of the people who expect you to do what you know you possibly cannot. So it's a no-win situation. This situation isn't bringing you peace, so there's a need for you to change something up, okay? Change maybe the way you communicate. So I'm drawn to the Crystal Spirit deck. Let's see what the message is for you. What is the guidance for Sagittarius in love, please, Spirit, in early Feb 2025? What's the guidance for Sagittarius in love? Okay, you've got Jade, and I want a message from this as well. What is the message for Sagittarius in love, please? You've got be the real you. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And when you're walking on eggshells, you can't be your authentic self, right? It's definitely a message here about the need for direct communication. Yeah, and you've got let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Spirit is trying to help you sever energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace the future. Let's see what the Jade message has for you. So it says, recognize that you are more than enough. Love can draw you to people who will see in you what you do not see in yourself and bring out the best in you. You don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes. But what you cannot do is wall yourself off when love is calling out for you, crying out for you to connect and expand. For that will keep you from discovering your purpose. Let others help you find your hidden treasures. Listen to those who encourage you. And if someone tries to tell you that you haven't got what it takes, assume otherwise. And then seek out the company of those who do see the best within you, for they are friends to treasure. So let me know if this has resonated with you, Sagittarius. Let me know if you are dealing with this person who seems to be quite impossible to please. I might just pull one more card from this deck. It's another advice deck. What is the advice for Sagittarius? Yeah, look at that. Love and respect yourself. It says, use this time to listen to yourself and dive deep within your soul. Essentially, date yourself, enjoy the honeymoon phase, love yourself, and love will find you. So you are feeling quite downtrodden in the love department, but when you heal the relationship that you have with yourself and you stop blaming yourself for maybe a failed relationship, then things will improve. Yeah. There's a need to remain hopeful. And maybe, you know, maybe one of the lessons that you learned from this particular connection is that you need to be more patient and not rush into something and not get physical immediately, because remember what I said, everyone's on their best behavior in the beginning, and then suddenly you're involved with this person and you thought that they were cool, calm and collected when actually they're, you know, quite angry. I'm getting a lot of anger around this person. So there's a card that says hold off on the physical intimacy and allow that to the sexual tension to grow. Waiting may not be easy, but if you do, it will give you enough time to form an emotional connection and build trust, making it a more intimate experience. So I hope that this was helpful, Saggy. Do leave me feedback and I'll see you again soon. Bye.